All right. Welcome back to another round of Civilization 7, and last stream we have finished the modern age as Lafayette and the French Empire, and so today we can at least start at the start our look at the new content with the last half of the Tides of Power DLC. I just call it that. And for this stream, we will take a look at the new leader that we got, Sayyida Al Hurra. And then the stream after, we will take a look at the first new civ that we got, and in the stream after that one, we'll take a look at the second civ that we get. And for that reason, also I have disabled the need to unlock civilizations, because I frankly have no idea what the unlock requirements are for Iceland in the exploration age and the Ottomans in the modern age. Now, what are the abilities of Sayyida Al Hurra? She's a militaristic diplomatic leader who receives the strongest naval unit every time we succeed on espionage action if we can place a naval unit. We also get 2 culture and 1 influence per age for every naval unit stationed on a district. Meaning, we want to settle coastally, but also on navigable rivers, because we can make districts there as well. And then once we finish a district, we kind of want to immediately get a naval unit. We also gain no influence penalty for when our espionage is being revealed. And opponents cannot use counter-spy against us. So, I do have the fear a little bit that we kinda sorta wanna use our diplomatic influence for espionage and not that much for befriending independence. Now, if you've watched my streams, you know I tend to ignore the espionage action in favor of getting independence on my side. I try my best to don't do this in this stream and the upcoming ones. Yeah, we'll see how much that works. I mean, hopefully, theoretically, with the extra influence for naval units stationed in districts, hopefully we'll get a little bit of more influence so that this won't be too punishing for me. Now, as we are playing on the new map type that we got, a Shattered Sea, which is, as far as I heard, effectively a Pangea map that's been broken. Which you could argue is technically also the continents and islands map, but who am I to judge? What do I know? But yeah, it is effectively like take the Pangea landmass and just turn it into some bigger islands, basically. We're playing on a huge Shattered Sea map, and because we don't get a new civilization in this age, I mean, I guess technically the Tongan Empire is a new civilization that came in with the Tides of Power DLC, but we've already seen the Tongan Empire, so it is not a civilization that I haven't shown on the stream yet. But so because we don't have any like that in the Antiquity Age, and because I really like the Tongan Empire, and because we are playing on what is hopefully a somewhat naval-heavy map. I have actually no idea how naval-heavy that map will be. I assume not as much as the archipelago map, but I hope still a little bit at least. I have decided to go for the Tongan Empire. And with that we get 1 influence on the palace and city halls in settlements adjacent to coast, so we do want to settle coastally. We cannot use the city-state incorporate or the levy unit action, and we get 30% production towards constructing the Hamonga Maui. We also gain a Tofia, which is a unique district that gets 2 culture for every trade route you have to a city-state, and scouts in any age from any empire with a Tofia can enter oceans without taking damage, but cannot disembark in lands in distant lands in the antiquity. It is made up of the Langi, which is a unique culture building that gets 3 culture and a food adjacency for resources and wonders, and the Vai Kau Kau, which is a happiness building that gets 3 happiness and a culture adjacency for coast and wonders. Again, we kind of want to settle coastally. Also gain a Kalia, which gets 5 combat strength against fortified districts, and our unique scout that can enter oceans without taking damage, and also can coastal raid. Before I go into the traditions, before I forget it again, when we have that, when we get 2 culture for every trade route you have to a city-state, I'm kind of tempted to see how quickly we can get towards the I don't think it says anything in the traditions, but like towards the unique Tongan civic tree skill that gives us a trade route once we befriend an independent city-state. And I have the feeling I might want to have that one quite quickly. Although then again, there are a few city-states that I would argue I would still try to befriend even before I have that, specifically a militaristic city-state for the settlement limit and 2 expansionist city-states for the settlement limit and the free settler. So if I, for whatever reason, because my luck is insane, spawn next to like 1 or 2 expansionists and a militaristic city-state, I will use my influence to befriend them before I could get a trade route, so I will sacrifice a little bit of culture there, but having that these 2 settlement limits and the free settler is just worth so much in my opinion. On that note, traditions-wise, we could get a culture on warehouse buildings, or 10 naval trade route range, or a production of fishing boats in cities, and 2 science on fishing boats on reefs in all settlements. That one is also quite nice, especially if you have a lot of reefs. I have chosen no mementos, because I wanted to see what the leader can do without mementos, like I always do with the new content. So yeah, let's see where we are. And immediately I might want to settle here. Firstly, I will get the hardwood, which would give me 10% production towards trading everyone's. That is not really the important part, but like we said, the Vai Kau Kau gets 1 culture for coastal marine terrain, so that is a 4 culture, 3 happiness. Wonder, and not wonder, building already. Whereas here it would be a 2 culture. So immediately I think that is the better settlement. Plus it opens up the option for, say for example, a Colossus here or a Great Lighthouse there to further boost that. I am thinking of getting, like, say, okay, the harbor will probably go there and the fishing quay will probably go there. I should probably do like a brickyard and sop it so that I can make like a district next to my city center. On the other hand, what could work as well is where is Hamonga Maui? I would sacrifice the bonus I would get from a finished district next to the city center, I would get an extra culture and food. Although, truth be told, I don't think the extra culture and food is worth sacrificing that. Now, the only thing that you could argue for settling in place is that there could be more ocean out there, or more coastline with the potential for more reefs, and therefore in general more fishing boats, meaning hopefully more production, more maybe food. I don't know if you can actually boost that. More science if it's reef. But I do think that is a prime spot. I mean, the other thing, and that's kind of sort of the gamble when I take a look at that, this kind of looks like land. So there is an argument to be made that this could very well also be something like that. But I do think I want to go with my gut, and I will settle on turn 2 right here. And yeah, it does look like it is exactly, which is not a problem per se. I still think that was somewhat the right call. We'll see if I keep that idea. We are close to that salt as well. So let's take a look. What do we get? We could get we have a Kowlin, which gives 2 food to the capital and 4 food in any other city. We could eventually get the hardwood, which is 10% production towards naval units. We've got another Kowlin down there. Could get the rubies first in the first growth event, which is actually quite nice. That's almost double my gold income. We can make our way towards the salt, which is production towards training units. Apparently that is also fixed now, so that should work. I'm wondering if that stacks with the hardwood for ships. But I do think I want the rubies, because with that 1 gold extra, we actually just doubled our income. Now, apparently, we also got a new wonder. Maybe. I thought it came with writing. Did it not? We might not yet have it. But I thought there was plans for integrating the Great Library. Maybe it's not out yet. Maybe that was just oh no, there it is. Mathematics mastery. Great Library, 4 science base yield and a science on science buildings across my empire. And it has 3 codex slots. That would be awesome. Now, truth be told, I have no idea if I can get that, because the AI tends to rush mathematics, and I'm thinking of rushing navigation for Hamonga Maui for that extra culture and food and fishing boats in the settlement. I will try to get it. I cannot promise that I will get it, because yeah, like I said, I would like to have navigation. Although maybe writing first. If we could get the library up and running, that would be great. And yeah, we'll just let our scouts run around and open the map for us. And see if we can find some good. We could go for the Kowlin for that extra food and the extra science, and I think I would like that. I will eventually need to go for the fishing boats. But I think if my city can grow a little bit quicker, yeah, we will meet distant lands people. My city can grow a little bit quicker, that would be great. Ooh, I can see. I think like it is science that gets resource adjacency. Ah, but you could also be quite the nice... That's a +4 right there. But for science, that is +3. What's the market? Hang on, where is it? Not the arena. Market is a +7. That's a +7. That's a +... That is a good science district. And we kind of want science. I might need to change the direction where I want to get the market. I do want mysticism and the mastery. Getting the great stele would be nice, and I think for that reason also do I want to go despotism? Do I want to beeline science in order to get hopefully get the great library? No, I think I want the culture and the wonder production. I will get the food though, real quick. And there is a first city-state, a militaristic one. Severe drought has left these farmlands dormant, but the farmers relentless have devised a plan to irrigate. How much? I need 20 turns. So that's like... I make 7 happiness per turn. So we need like 140 happiness. That would get me halfway there. I'll take that. Like to see, there's a city. Ooh, there's double silver. Oh, that would be quite nice. Yeah, I think I'll make my way towards that reef now. You are one of their scouts. Good. A poet has been driven into hiding because his provocative remarks have offended townsfolk. I will gladly take the culture. No questions asked. Although you might need to heal real quick, but that double silver does look rather delicious. And there's a gold as well. Ooh, there's a double gold. Wherever, ooh, you are close by, my friend. Okay, I might want to find you. I also want to find that city-state. And that city-state. Okay, that one is here. That would be a... it's a... What's that? What's the word? Let's get a fishing key real quick. That is a diplomatic city-state. A cache of grave goods contain an ingenious whistle. When blown, it emits a chilling shriek like a spirit returning from the dead. It could be useful. We'd sacrifice 16 science... happiness, I mean. Yeah, sure, why not? I would like the production on fishing boats, please. Where is it? Production on fishing boats, yes, please. We might want to purchase that one, 360. Let's go towards mysticism. Unfortunately, you have already found me. Of course you have. You're the AI, you always beeline immediately towards me. I might want to befriend Sunuraxi before Tecumseh takes it. I would like to know where Tecumseh... What is going on here? That looks not right. It does not... I mean, I do see a settlement here. It has a couple of reefs. It has a double gold. I'd like to see more about my starting island though, real quick. Let's go towards sailing. I will take the... Actually, I will take the wonder production. And the... Do I want the gold? Or the... I think I want the production and the culture... the science. Who are you? You are Champa. Holy moly, have you taken that one quickly? How the hell did you take that one so fast?
There is
And he already got a settler. Festival grounds is done. Yeah, I do think I want to... What's the one that gives me... Receive a free trade route from a new city-state. Yes, I do think I want that one. You're not wasting any time. Where's Champa? Why is the game so choppy? A lonely shepherd has carved a flute from a hollow reed. Its melodies ride the wind, inviting those who long for home. I'll gladly take the culture. I will then go for the Great Stele once that is done. 360. I need a couple more turns. Oh, okay. There's a wonder. A spice harvester has been venturing deep into the forest to harvest wild cloves in secret. These dried buds fetch more than their weight in silver, so long as no one else finds the grove. Share the spice, it prevents spoilage. Silence has a price. It absolutely has. 360. I am thinking of getting a settler though. I mean, that is settling Mount Everest would not be the worst idea. Actually, I might not want you to move to that. Did I find any other city-state? I have not. Up there might be one. Champa! $380. Yeah, you know what? Let's get an altar real quick. If we could get that the production in, that would be great. There's another city-state. I can see myself settling, say for example here. Actually, that has a lot of reefs. That does have quite a lot of. That's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that is quite a lot of reefs. We could now go towards navigation, and I think I would like that. What is the price of a library? 3.7. I need effectively I need gold. I might need to befriend the city-state, whoever it is that settles, that is here close by. Because I can see them being not so happy with me settling there. Ooh, I found 2 people. Not sure how to feel about that. Oh yeah, No! Why are you always so quick with that? I guess we'll take this one then. Damn it. I really had hoped I could get that one. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I take, does it now? And of course, Ahsoka's in here as well. It's only I only need Tubman now, and then I basically got everyone. Pearl divers have made this stretch of coast a favorite site. I would like to get the gold if I could get a quick settler, because I will not get it from Anuradhapura most likely, because someone decided that she's faster with that. I don't know what they did. Like, how did you get Kalchan so quick? And I mean, I guess you got it quick because you saw it earlier. But it is wild. You got Kalchan so damn quick. No sense in trying to fight for that city-state.
Like an up.
Oh, and another wonder. You've got Thera on your side. Interesting. It's the price of 200 is the price of a settler. Yes, 200. I don't have that one just yet. I will take the settlement limit though. Thank you very much. And and that's not settle. I should have played Isabella. Diplomatic attribute point. I'll gladly take the influence. And with that, I think I would like discipline real quick. Now, Thera is not settleable, but I could eventually. I need a scout down there to see what's going on. An excavation has uncovered a bone the length of an entire person, with signs that there may be more. Could this be the winged dragon of legends? Dig up the remaining bones. We'd sacrifice 14 science for a turn. You know, yeah, sure. Let's celebrate. Although, it's 19 turns left. Good lord. And he wants to go to war, it seems. Yeah, we are close. We are not quick. Let's get the settler. If I could settle Mount Everest as quickly as possible, that would be great. You can continue to scout out. You will... I guess I can send you as well. I might send you down towards Mount Kilimanjaro. Is that Mount Kilimanjaro? Mount Fuji. My bad. That settler needs to get up there. You took... yeah, I have no idea what that does, but I assume that is the one that gives... I am hella boxed in. I mean, I guess I have space to the north, but like directly to my south and to my east are settlements everywhere. A band of thieves had all once been accomplished artists, only turning to crime out of necessity. They regret their actions, but will have to earn back their place in society. I could sacrifice a little bit of happiness. No, I think I'll just take the... I'll take half a mount. Let's get survey up and running. And now I think we can make our way towards... Although we could try for Gate of All Nations. That war support could come in handy. Especially thinking that he might want to go to war against me. Ooh, Seleucia is free to take. Maybe I can still get the settlement limit. This place of respite has sheltered countless travelers, a symbol of humanity's perseverance in spite of hostile wilderness. I will stay a while. Happiness, if I could celebrate pretty soon. Yeah, just like that. Because that also gives me the production and the science in the capital back. The bodies of two feuding merchants lie on the roadside, dispute settled in blood as birds circle overhead. Passing travelers have begun to squabble. I'll take the money. Shockingly, I take something that is not the influence, but I can use the money. There is Nukuleka. I will immediately make my way towards the all the tiles of Mount Everest, because that is important. That's culture, that's happiness, that's influence. I take the 5%. Sure, why not? The hub of culture. The Reformation has been a long and difficult process, but little by little the infrastructure improves, and soon the streets are full of tourists. Like a thread that sparkles in weaving, the city's vibrance glow. The city is enriched, or impresses with... It is enriched. Give me the culture. Culture is important. Hunters have perfected a recipe for curing meat, so that it does not spoil. I will absolutely take the science. 33... I mean, Hamonga Maui is a... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. We will make our way towards mathematics. Hamonga Maui is in my culture tree. And I think it might be quicker in my culture tree. let's beeline towards Hamongamaui culture-wise, I guess. Now there's a scientific city-state. We could use that one. The disconnected subjects of a departed lord have disturbed the tomb. I would really like the gold, but the culture. I'll take the gold. We have a couple more wonders to build before Hamongamaui, and I would like to purchase myself a library as quickly as possible.
The billows, yet one as the sea.
There are the Mapua Vaea blowholes. And that has actually given me Iceland. I don't know what exactly, if it's finding the wonder or what it was, but it would have given me Iceland. And that would give 2 culture on land tiles adjacent to coast in this settlement. Okay. I should have gotten a trade route to receive a free trade route from a new city-state when we become their suzerain. Ah, yeah, there it is. Yeah, we'll take the influence per turn. What's the price of a library again? 376. We need gold. We need everything. Painted rocks. So okay, so I won't get the settler and I won't get the settlement limit. I seem to always be kind of unlucky when it comes to spawning next to city-states. Somehow the good ones always go before I can find them. I don't know, that's just... I guess that's just my luck. But yeah, you effectively spawned next to Painted Rock. Soldiers have just been here. Their campfires are still warm and their supplies packed in... And there are supplies packed in anticipation for the return. Give me the money, like I said. I mean, you could argue I spawned next to Anuradhapura. I was just unlucky in not getting there. Not scouting in the right direction. So I guess there's an argument for that as well.
May the might of the Lord cause no enemy to resist me.
But there's the great Steely.
No enemy to follow me.
Important. And pretty. We could go Colossus. We could go Gate of All Nations. I think I want to go Colossus though. Because realizing it, I don't have much space to build. I could get my hands a brickyard. I would much rather have a harbor though, because that means more production for me. And we can now befriend Harappa. Harappa is... that was that. Yeah, give me more production. Give me the last... Okay, so we have secured the Mount Everest tiles. That is good. We could get the migrant, I think. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Production food. You're not growing quite as much as I hope you would. What are you looking at? You are pretty much looking at that thing. Surveyors have devised a specialized rod for measuring coastlines, sizing up the world one calculation at a time. Map makers will be eager to test its worth. I will take the science. I really forgot that one. It's a shame. Ooh, Tiwanaku. A noble task! I will get the agile ability. You're still at 170.
Close to the western summit, there is the dried and frozen carcass of a leopard. No one has explained what the leopard was seeking at that altitude.
There is Mount Kilimanjaro. And there is also another city-state, which I probably won't... What was that? That was the Hanging Gardens done.
The whole island.
Yeah, that's already also gone. It is difficult to get city-states. But yeah, look at how far they can go now. I love it. I probably need a settler soon, though. I feel like 2 cities might be a little... not quite a lot. And of course there's Amina. Like I said, Tubman and we got the old gang together. Blacksmiths at this seaside forge have taken to using salt brine to quench their metals. I will take the science and the production. Although 10 production probably does nothing really. Ooh, I can still get the free settler. Oh, that is unexpected. Truly, I would have figured that the settler is gone by now. And 25% is already gone. That I am playing on a long age. How is 25% already gone? Just like that. Can I? It is an expensive befriending. But I would like that science, and I don't think I want to wait. Is it 11 turns? Yeah, I don't think I want to wait 11 more turns. And of course of Egypt. Yeah, wonders might be tricky. Shell collectors have found a series of strange shapes beneath the waves. Low stone enclosures crumbling among coral, once used to trap schools of fish with the rhythm of the tides. Rebuilt the enclosure. I should have probably taken the food, shouldn't I? Long term, the food would have probably given me more than the production. Ooh, Hokwam was defeated. Would I know where that is? I would probably... Oh, you are taking my... my coast. I'd like to see that, my friend.
Yo soy Simón Bolívar, la mano que desbarata la tiranía.
There's Simón Bolívar. As much as I would like to have that, I think I want to get these reefs up and running before he takes them all. Wary soldiers have been guarding a crumbling fort. They say they await orders, but months have passed without news of supply. Some fear they've been abandoned. Find work, now make plans for them to return home. Yeah, I think there's a war closing in on me. Meaning I would like the Gate of All Nations. The Wanderlust that often possesses explorers drives them to discover the world of far-off places, but this Tongan discovers something far greater, that if you go far enough, you will find home. Yourself at home once again. Have wanderers return with tribute or remind them where home is. I'll take the sea trade route range. Yeah, he is very much unhappy with me. Horium is... Wasn't Horium just taken? And we could upgrade. 120 gold is a lot for the fact that I don't make like anything. I think I would like to make my way towards that goal, because that means 3 gold, 3 happiness in every city center. And I am in dire need of gold. Sea turtles have begun to nest here. Locals wait in anticipation of the eggs hatching to be moved by one of nature's many cycles. We could sacrifice 2 turns of science. I will rather take the science. There's the war. Okay. But also the Colossus.
World. And we petty men walk under his huge legs and peep about to find ourselves dishonorable graves.
Now the question is, I don't yet have my tier 3 Kalia. I think though I would like to have at least a tier 1 Kalia, and you know what, realistically I need a fishing key. That is not where I want to place the fishing key though. Absolutely not. Let's get a little bit more gold. I could also use an archer. I would also very much like the... No, I think it is time to get my quarter up and running real quick. That is a lot of culture that I'm missing. They don't do much damage. Let's get more gold, let's get more production, let's get more food. Relationship will decrease. No. No, no, no. Science on warehouse buildings? What's the smart move? Science on science buildings, production towards constructing buildings for every science city-state. That could make me... That would make my... I think science on warehouse buildings. We would like some warehouse buildings in Nukuleka. Nukuleka might need... Nukuleka might need a... What's it, like an archer. I really don't want to upgrade you, but I think I have to. Oh, that is expensive. Yeah, I will probably not. Ooh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. And I can't give. I can't. No, 200 for another Kalia. That hurts too. Maybe befriending Shengle. I need an archer. Realistically, what's the price of an archer? Oh, also 200. Maybe befriending Shengle might be something. That's the... Okay, Drunk Truck got the Gate of All Nations. That is one quick Gate of All Nations. I don't like that. Tau Mafia Kava. The leaders of Tonga gather to welcome a new chieftain to their ranks. By drinking the kava, they seal the cosmic binding between themselves and the Tongan domain. All must go as the ancestors did, so that the ceremony is tapu, sacred. I will take the diplomatic attribute point. I would like the influence, so that's only 114. I will also take the codex, because codex is codex. What are you looking at? Neutral, unfriendly, helpful. What do you say about an alliance? Thank you, my dearest. A temple complex has fallen into disrepair. I will definitely not pay. I need the money. The burgeoning merchant outpost has been terrorized by frequent coastal storms. The opportunity for trade is ripe, but the risk is great without a seawall. I would sacrifice 41 science for 100 gold. I'll take the happiness. I need the science as well. That is the Petra wonder. Ooh, I do not like what I'm seeing here. I really don't. There's the gold, so at least a little bit more gold per turn for me. I will take the wonder production, even though I'm not really building a wonder, but the gold per turn is far more important. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I need to be wary what's coming my way. Especially if what's coming my way is a navy. Or anything that can actually attack me. Or my ships, I should say. No! And military production. That is okay. I don't mind that. Oh yeah, okay, that is not good. Why does she not like me? Likes with the fewest commander levels, dislikes with the most commanders level. Ooh, how did you get so much damage in? Is that the Hwarang? I don't like that. Good lord, you're doing damage as hell. And I mean, you're just circling out your Hwarangs, aren't you?
They are still as their
We could now build Hamonga Maui, which we eventually actually just want to do. Let's real quick get the... Yeah, let's just get the production. I also want to befriend Shanglei. Could I get anything else? Not just yet. Hungry for power! I would like a free market purchase. The best... That's a 4 market, I guess. Sure. Let's get that one quickly going. I could get influence on monuments adjacent to coast. There's a settlement limit down there. Sure thing. It's the Emil Bell done. It's not looking too good. Let's get assault. Even though we are defending, I will take the influence, please. Okay, let's start with Hamonga Maui. If we could get that one, that would be great. Okay, one is done. The Kalia is finished as well. I would like a second archer. Ooh, I might need an archer Nukuleka. A salvage team has pulled a fractured religious icon from the wreckage of a sunken ship. They believe the icon's desecration cursed the voyage. One engineer insists on an unbalanced keel. Yeah, I'll take that one. I do not care about tool making anymore. I'd rather have more production and more science. I might send you towards Nukuleka now. Because I do see an army. And I don't have the money to quickly purchase you stuff. And I'm a little bit afraid that you will attack me. Let's try to get rid of that army commander. Yep. That is exactly what I was afraid of. I would like to know why you hate me like that. But that also means I probably need my ship in Nukuleka. Desperately so, because Nukuleka is in fact unguarded. And yup, there is the army coming.
Stand firm.
What's the price of an archer? 200. We still take a while. Okay, let's now move towards commerce. Animals have broken from the confines of a wealthy noble's menagerie and run amok. They are no longer fit for the wilds, but clearly they were not happy. I'll gladly take the damage. How much more engineering than one mathematics? Okay. I do not like that. Let's send you in. We need one more turn. You need to go. Thank you very much. That's more science. Okay, maybe. In you go and protect, and I would like an archer. More production, more food, more important. You will continue to build your fortifications, you can stay where you are. Artisans have set up a commune along a busy road. Some wield hammers, others brushes. Trades pass on to them, which they pass on in return. 65 turns until the next celebration. Good lord. I will try to make that a little less hefty. Are you looking neutral? And what about an alliance? Great, another alliance. That is good. Who is more? I would love to get Yelan. That is gold and Opone. I know I should probably... Ooh, actually, Katniss. Oh, we can get both. I should probably use my influence to get rid of that war wariness, or the negative war support. But that's gold, that is economy. And that is important. Attack. And attack. Tichit has been defeated. Is that a city-state that I know of? Not really. Painted Rock is gone. I don't know if that's Painted Rock. Another... Didn't I just get a... Oh, I got that one here. Yeah, you can protect these lands. Spearman was destroyed. Yeah, I was afraid. Okay, but it does look like the initial assault has been finished.
I am the river is me.
And there's Among Amaui. That should hopefully give me a lot more culture and food. Yep. Okay, Bursa. I mean, Bursa would be funny. All districts in this city. Would I need to finish my to repair my library for that though, so that Bursa works out? If I could, I want that. If I could get a wall onto this district, I would like that. So you say you are an urban district, not a quarter. And you say all districts get that. So let's try to go for Bursa and see if that works out. I would still like that gold, please. 412 though, what's the what do I need any? I would I want that I want that district done. You can heal. Kalia needs to heal as well. You can attack. Yeah, I figured you would immediately step into there the second I repair it. And yeah, yeah, but that's why I need Bursa. Because then he can't just step into there. I would like ranged units to be better. Yeah, sure, you can do that. I don't care. You are still not going away from there. Are you kidding me? And of course he runs away. obnoxious. And it's gone. Why is it gone? Don't be mad, don't be mad. Aw, please don't tell me you've gone to war as well. No. 50 gold, 60. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I wanna get myself the brickyard and the saw pit. Then I can get myself another here. No, I'm not interested in going into another war. You can fuck right off. Okay, let's do a one-turn library repair again. There's another spearman. Send you out. More science for me. That's all coast. That's all. Yeah, that's all. Not coast. Cliff. What's that? The real word? That's not flat tundra. You can tell me anything. Soldiers have tracked a horde of bandits to their stone treasure. Debts must be paid. I will 141 turns. Good lord. I will gladly take the money. I would also like to befriend Izetu. In hopes that there's something that gives me happiness. Yeah, I should probably really go for the give me like a little bit more war support. Which I hate. Wait. Oh, Ballo has been conquered. It's not like I could conquer much here. Manuscripts have been recovered from a collapsed archive, but the ravages of time have left their secrets unintelligible. Absolutely not. I will sell them. That is the Colosseum done, unfortunately so.
There are to
but
be
there's
seen
Bursa.
this day certain ruins of the city walls.
And it has not given me walls. Well, shit. But I can slurp you in and I can send you away. You could give me an amphitheater. Because we cannot get any wonders right now anyway. More production, more food, more everything. Do I care? Do I want to build up an army to try to take over some of his cities? Or maybe like a navy? I could get like a couple of attacks on Ulsan. I could at least destroy the city. I doubt I will be able to keep it. But yeah, I think if I could get a navy, that would be great.
After
So give me a Kalia. I would also very much like to have a granary and a saw pit, and then the harbor, say for example, there. You can give me... I would like the gemstones. The gossips. While setting up wares in a distant marketplace, a merchant overhears salacious gossip about a local governor. He eagerly tells his assistant, who tells a friend, who tells a neighbor, who tells his cousin, the governor. Furious at the rumor mill, he shuts down the merchant's stall until a formal apology is received. I will take the science. I will take the commander experience. And I will take the extra resource capacity. Nukuleka is brimming with discontent. Sure you are. Now we're looking at Toloa as well. I should probably purchase some altars. Okay, with that done, we could technically now try to go once we finish the amphitheater. Because we need the science. And then mathematics too. Do you have any prerequisite adjacent to a district? That should be doable. You can slurp out that guy. You can move back and command him to settle down. When we can hold that little peninsula, that would be good, while the ships make way towards Ulsan. Now, I doubt we will be able to keep that city. There's another gold, so that is at the very least we now have 2 gold and happiness across the empire. Which is great. I like to see it. You would give me Yeodam. Would you give me Gamno? I would like to have Gamno, though. Where is Yeodan? Yeodan is probably down there. Yeah, of course, you also settle. Sure. What are we looking at? Peace-wise. You are not happy with peace as of right now. But that's a good thing to keep in mind, that he is now willed to give away a city. If I could take Ulsan, and then he will give me, I guess, that city down there? That could work. That could work quite well. But yeah, Ibn Battuta is absolutely helpful. Sure, I guess. Can I I cannot espionage, because that's something I kind of want to do. I probably should do. What's the? Can I not espionage? Endeavor sanctions. Is that something I need to unlock first? Improve trade relations. Mono construction boost. Is espionage something I first need to unlock? Am I blind? I might be blind. Why the hell can... Ooh, what do you say about an alliance? Ah, no. Sanctions. I don't see a way that I can do an espionage action. I can denounce, I can hinder military production and public morale, I can reconciliate, I can send military aid, a local festival, normal aid, denounce military presence. Yeah, there's no espionage. Is that something... Angkor Wat is gone. Is that something that just comes in the exploration age in general? Wasn't I espionaged already? Ooh, that is unfortunately a problem. Oh! What are we looking at? Of course. Yeah, you know what? Run away. No. Don't... Okay, we might not get that one. Local healers treat wounds with the thick mats of kelp that wash upon the shore. Purchase the kelp in bulks. Yes. You know what? How would you say? You won't give me Gamno. You won't give me Ulsan. You would give me Yerdam. Yerdam is that all the way down there. That's probably not holdable the second the war starts again. Must be friend Taruga, because why not? The gods have favored them with a more abundant harvest than they could ever need, fishermen say. They don't wish to spoil, but aim to be compensated. Yeah, okay, we run back. That. Go away. You can give me the Pyramid of the Sun. Oh, that's 16 culture. Sure. Why not? I mean, okay, you know what? Sure. If you don't... Oh, now you give me Ulsan. Not that, but Ulsan. Yeah, sure.
Sup, guy?
Sure. I don't have walls just yet. That's an expansionist attribute point. Wonderful. Not that I need settler training, but okay. I am tempted of just leaving you where you are. I don't trust you not going to war against me anymore. You are still not interested in peace, right? No, you are not. But that's okay. I will get my Kalyas back towards Ulsan. I will give Ulsan an archer. And once we can, also walls. Terracotta army is done. Okay, heal up, heal up. Stay there. I see you. You should not be able to attack my city there. Right? That is, however, the option to build the Great Library. Ooh, I don't think I want the Great Library there. Oh, but I can. Okay, I can build there as well. Do I want the Great Library there then? I mean, if I build that, I cannot get the 7 Walls Wonder in this settlement. Would like to give me a granary here real quick, and then we can get the Great Library up there. And you know what, just because I haven't built it yet, I will prioritize that even though that might mean that I cannot get 5 stars, never mind, that I cannot get the Pyramid of the Sun. Give me, yeah, you know what, I'll take the extra happiness. Sure. With that done, I think navigation is the next good thing. 5 stars is almost gone. Retinue, I could use a distant land. And you see how I'm, again, like, in the middle? I have no good access towards distant land. Anything, effectively. Let's go for Longcheng. I don't know what you want to do here, but whatever it is, buddy, I'd say you don't want to do that. You need to heal, but you do that already. That's the last one for now, I think. So we should then now probably think about getting the resources, actually. Walls. Masonry. That was something I wanted to get. Ooh, I have 3 marble resources. I did not even see that. I remember saying 40% production was wonders placed on grassland, tundra, and marine terrain. You sure you wanted to give me that? Ooh, by the way, I will send one of my boats down to scout out the other land. Babylon's also still befriendable for not that much, so I don't mind. Ooh, Hatshepsut is now actually cool with me.
He was the
What say you? You are at war with... Never mind. Let's get ancient walls up and running. Please. Just make Ulsan a little bit more defended. Just in case the inevitable war... I could try to reconciliate. That would be something at the very least. We have 1 turn. Fingers crossed.
The place for the cure of the soul.
There it is! The Great Library. I think from the... That's once again, I'm sad that I can't zoom in more. From the building itself, I think I like the Civ 6 version more. But this little, like, statue avenue looks pretty damn good. So what is it? It has 4 science flat and gives 1 science on science buildings across my empire. Meaning that is actually now a 19 science district. And it also has 3 codex slots. I could use a city. Not gonna lie. And I am... Ironically, I am thinking of getting Ulsan. Turning Ulsan into a city. I could send my army commander towards Ulsan. I maybe like leave an archer there, or maybe like I'll leave them there and just send my army commander, and then just make Ulsan another city. I mean, ultimately, that's probably not the smartest move, because if we're thinking of taking Seo Rabeol, that would be a better city. But I don't think Nukuleka or Toloa would be a good city. I think they both like feed my capital. Realistically, Ulsan probably does so too. But I think turning Ulsan into a city also makes it much more defendable. Like, we could give you a... Can we give you a good library? I mean, realistically, again, library, that would be a good science district. So you could go like Brickyard. And now, do I want barracks? I mean, barracks would be great, but I think probably more like Sawpit. It also could reach the silver eventually. And fish? No, fish is just 4 gold in cities, 2 science in towns. Let's get some more science going. You can stay back. You can shoot. You still don't want peace. Now you want peace. You will not give me a city. That's okay though.
giao hòa như đất và nước.
I don't mind that. If we could also get like some more walls up and running, we could actually make that very defendable. Okay. You get yourself the fortifications up again. You will fortify here as well. Yeah, I did just make a reconciliation, so that may have been a waste.
Blood flowed like water and gathered in
I mean,
pools.
nah, probably not. Ultimately, it gives me more slots for codices. Eventually, it also gives me more slots for resources, so I don't mind. Give me a lighthouse, please. No, but not there. Okay, I think I can. Yeah, sure. Okay, I guess we can still build the great lighthouse. Say, for example, I would have loved to build it here. That was a mistake on my end. We can still build it here. That is still okay. Salt gives me production of certain units. I'd much rather have the culture. Speaking of navigation 2, forward to the Great Lighthouse. Ooh, and we can now upgrade our Kalias. Now, unfortunately, of course, you just did that and trapped me there. Sure. Okay, we don't build the Great Lighthouse. That one is gone. Sometimes I feel like, was that a planned move? Or was I just unlucky? Because I swear, sometimes I feel like the AI does that on purpose just to mess with me. You've built the Nalanda right there. Interesting. You can give me a free civic? A free civic? Or codices? Or culture and warehouse buildings. I think I'll take the free civic.
Go.
More salt. What are we looking at? Almost there. Closing in, almost there. We could settle another settlement. What would be a good settlement, though? Something up there, maybe? Okay, so like the city center is here. Something like, nope. Something like, say, for example, with a little bit of overlap right here. Give me a settler. Oh, that is an expensive settler. What's that army there doing, Mr. Batut? I mean, you are my friend, so there's that. I cannot build. Could you build it? You could build the Monk's Mound. That is a very, very, very long Monk's Mound. That will most likely not work out. What's the requirement of the Monk's Mound again? Must be placed adjacent to a river, and there is not a single river in La Paja.
Ships.
Where would I want the settlement limits, actually. And I guess the wonder production, even though I don't really build a wonder just yet. Coinage. Money. Writing 2, sure, codices. So that we get that golden age, that sweet, sweet golden age rolling in. But I desperately need one last wonder. That's something I just realized. I do need a wonder. And that probably means where did I start it here? Brickyard. I think you want the saw pit. Get away from me, please. There is the first golden age, so at the very least that worked out. You can stay where you are. And Sayyida Al Hurra level 2. We like to see it. I would love to have that one. Then again, realistically, I need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. I have 3, so if I can purchase myself the library, that should hopefully work. Power at the center, at the heart of civilization, the capital city radiates authority. Banners bearing the sigil of empire flutter atop monuments to the power of a people united. Yet other settlements distinguish themselves, and as their stars rise, citizens question their place in this larger community. Does the empire truly represent us all? That's a good question, my friend. What else could we get? Masteries. I will take the happiness penalty. I hope you can kind of deal with that. Close. Not by much. You have not much to build. What's the price of a library? So next turn. Sounds like a plan. Give me the war support, please. I think I'm now saving up my influence. Give me a library. Ooh. Now, okay, here's the thing. You would be... You would be 3-3, you would be 2-3. You would be 2-3, 1-3. You'd be 6 or 5, you'd be 7 or 6. I think I want that here. I think I want my unique quarter here. Meaning I would like the library up there. Let's get the Cowlin going. The Tech Wrangler. I will take the Codex. Thank you very much. The Free Lady. The Monument Carver hands the chisel to his queen for the final strokes. She pauses to think before the hammer falls. Repeatedly in a frenzy. When she's done, she has not carved her birth name. Lala Aisha, but Sayyida Al Hurra, the Free Lady. Now this freedom extends outwards, becomes Susan of a city-state for an influence on my monument. Or 10% per... do I have a... Yeah, sure. Let's try that. Let's try to build a wonder. Yeah, you can... sure, I guess. Give me some barracks. And you want to settle here. I need, however, more gold. I'm looking at like 500, 900, something between 900 and 1,000 gold. I mean, we still have time. We still have enough time, I would say. We could also get a garden. Why not? You are building the monks. That's a problem. That is more of a problem. Because you will most certainly be quicker than Ulsan. Which sucks a bit. There's nothing I can really do. Let's get the free technology.
Inventor.
Because why not? Also, the mastery. Also, do we want... I mean, we could settle more. We probably should settle more. I would really much like to save my money real quick to give my city the unique quarter. I mean, that island is still pretty much untouched. That would be a good settle right there. Ooh, there's double camels. but nowhere close by. And that could also be a worthwhile settle. Yeah, eventually, I mean, realistically, my city soon has nothing really to build, so it can build settlers. Like, I could build a villa now, but I think 5, 6, 7, I'd much rather have 2 settlers quickly. Influence a squander. I know, I hoarded deliberately. Yeah, that was my fear. Was afraid that would happen. Let's get the Langi down. Because that... I mean, we could get Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Or try at least. Broken borders, the empire fractures as once loyal settlements seek their own path forward. Laws and customs, symbol and pageantry, they are no longer sufficient in holding society together. What was once a shattered identity forks like a river, and its currents bear many beyond political borders. They pledge themselves to outside powers, seeking new threads of connection and aid in extracting themselves from their former state. Actually... could you build the mausoleum? You cannot build the mausoleum. Okay, Mos it is. Or at least Mos we try to make it is. But, I mean, that's the Theodoric Mausoleum. That's probably close to being finished. You are sitting at 0.7 happiness. That's not good. That's not good. Let's get the influence penalty then. Yup. Yup. Yeah, there's no chance. No way in hell are you finishing that. Absolutely not. We'll still try. We'll still try. Speaking of, let's give that one. You will make your way up there. And there's the Mausoleum at Theodoric. Done. I can already see myself not getting the Golden Age because of one damn wonder. If we take a look, the Oracle is still technically available. Not for you, but you should have rough terrain, right? No. Of course you don't. Give me then that one. You can build me a fishing quay and a harbor. Oracles also. I mean, 1, 2, 3. That would be rough terrain.
All the world.
It's the praise. We could get a granary, like, say, right here, and then, like, one more building there, and that would be rough terrain for the Oracle. Go away. Other than that, Mundo Perdido is still available. Ooh, Weijang Palace is also still available. I highly doubt I'll get that one, because the AI loves that wonder as well. There is a war again. But this time, I never reconciled with her. Okay, sure. Let's keep an eye out for that. You need to go. Mua stands unguarded. I guess we need an archer. You know what? I can see myself posted there as a sort of lookout. I can absolutely see that. I cannot see that because that is apparently distant land. Okay. Now I know. What are we looking at? Nothing you can build me either. This is why would you? Why could you? Weijang Palace. Let's try. Let's see if that worked. That is a very, very late... Oh, you could get me Mundo Perdido. That could be the wonder that I need. Oh, you... Why are you revolting? 396. But you need more than 3. Ugh. Why are you revolting? What did... Are you building a wonder? Weijiang Palace. Of course you're building Weijiang Palace. Why wouldn't you build Weijiang Palace? Not like I want that wonder or anything like that.
Iron me.
Assault. Can we reslot stuff? Dies are +4. Oh, that is important. Oh, we are suddenly at 0. It's not the best. But if I were to give you an altar, suddenly you are happy again.
He was
The price on a 160, that's eventually doable. Give me that mastery. What are we looking at? We need one more wonder, we need 2 more cities. And that's about it. We get 1 more city. That is the Weijiang Palace done, because fuck you. But we could get another settler. Can we give you something new? Could get some barracks right here. A petition! The people of neighboring Balo are terribly unhappy. We will welcome them, I guess. But that does mean we do not need that settler. And we need a little bit of a repair. But that also does mean we can send our troops towards Balo and have them fortified there. Just in case. Although we made up quite good. Set there. You unfortunately are immediately at -4. Sure. We do not have more dyes. That's just production. Ooh, you would give me happiness in any other city though. Nah. I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe. That's just gold, that is science. Yep, we cannot give you anything in that regards. I just need to hope. You're at -3. If I purchase you an altar soon, you should be good.
My light is great. I am the path.
Okay.
The foothold of the
Golden
people,
Age achieved.
because my eyes are of metal, while my teeth glitter with jewels.
You give me science on improvements and district happiness on districts on tropical terrain. Not that I need that much, but I will get the production of wonders. That's nice. I take that. You are unhappy. Give me an altar and the plantation. Now you're positive. This is going to be tricky. Could you just grow so that my Kalia gets out? Although, what do you say about open borders? Hell yeah. I am kind of surprised. Oh my goodness, where the hell are you? Where are you going? Hang on, you do not want to do that. I'm kind of surprised with how well that worked. Sure. let's also immediately... Where's my... There. Rites and rituals. Is the mausoleum at Halicarnassus? But there is... There's rough. Why no oracle? Is it gone? It has been built. By now. I see. It does appear like that there's an... I need to shift enter now because that is not letting me click and do stuff with it. We love that bug. Any more reefs? There's another reef. Sure. There's also another reef. Alliance weakening. What do? You give a little bit more science. Ah, right. You are not connected, aren't you? Let me give you... What the hell? Take me there, except I don't know what's going on there. Let me give you a brickyard. Be great to connect you. Take me there. Okay, it seems to have... Okay, I guess I know what wonder we won't get either. Can I know? Yeah, Yoda. Let's see that city real quick.
The
Okay, you can get an upgrade. You can... Yeah, he will probably denounce my military presence if I go to there. But I can see that river flood. I just want to, just for the records, that river will at least flood once. Here, I said it. Ooh, Sanchi Stupa is still up for grabs. I don't think I can build it anywhere, but it technically is. I guess you can give me a Oh, that's a 16 blacksmith. Because of course it is. Upwards. Up, up, and away we go. Yeah, but it's okay. I have got my 7 wonders. Would have loved to have more. There's nothing I can do. You can go to there. But I can now actually get this in the harbor. Therefore, hopefully connected. Yes. Are we looking at militaristic? Oh no, we actually got that. Probably. Ooh, yeah, probably because we got a... if we could get you to give me, like, the weakest city whatsoever, you would give me not Angkor Borai, you would give me that one, not Izanapura. That's okay. I will absolutely take that. Because that now actually gave me a golden age in the Pax Imperatoria. That changed though, right? Like, that wasn't possible earlier. Oh, -7 is oof. Paradigm shift. As settlements drift farther and farther from the Empire's core, the capital falters and its banners lie limp. Once the city held civilization together, now it sits as a vestige of broken bonds and archaic union. But smaller hubs and voices find voices that grow ever louder, proclaiming their singularity amid new communities, based not on tradition but customs, beliefs, economy and identity. You can deal with that, my capital. I trust in thee. You're sitting at 32 easy. That unhappiness sucks a little bit. I need to deal with that immediately. I cannot deal with that immediately. I need more money for that first. I hope I can keep that settlement. That would be great. Just for a couple of turns. Because I don't think I can slot anything minus 12. Why are you at minus 12? Villa is 790. Where's the villa? That would be a plus 6 though. It probably does nothing. Hang on, don't I get like, no, I get culture and influence from yeah, I get culture and influence. I need you on my district, not close to the city. I can see that settlement flip. I can absolutely see it flipping. Give me a lighthouse. I do not want to upgrade. I need to save up money. If I could keep that one, this city would open up the distant lands for me. So I would love to keep that. 792, but minus 12 is disgusting. Oh, how much I would love to keep that. Yeah, sure. More walls, I guess. The Sanchi Stupa, built by Tecumseh. I don't think I could have built that anyway. Give me a villa. Now you're at minus 5. That's still more than likely too much. Can I get to... I mean, there's more gold to get. So one more wall, and I think then that's everything that city can actually build for me. I'm not taking much. Why am I sitting at... Ah, that might also be the case why you're so unhappy. I am actually sitting at 9 out of 8 settlements. Honestly, that's probably like the major case why you are unhappy. Yeah, 1 happiness on palace and city halls. That turns you to a minus 4. Suddenly, we might be able to do something here. That is absolutely worth nothing. You can give me science extra. Let's get the food going and send you in. We need more gold. But minus 4. Maybe. If we get, there's a plus 4 altar, you are 0. Oh, you are 0 now. That is important. You can do nothing really. I could get merchants going. I think, do I want Kali? Minus 3 is expensive. But ultimately, I mean, okay, looking at it, this is not really a map where you can easily go and conquer with ships. What would be worth? I think I'll just do the culture researches. Then you can get that to this city, and then you get that here. So we now all have also slotted all of our resources in, which is lovely. I would like you to have a ship though. Preferably before we enter the next age and it becomes increasingly expensive. I would like you to have a ship, and for that a harbor. So that's something we do. Ooh, what do? You give production and warehouse buildings. I'll keep that in mind. So let's give you a harbor, and a Kalia costs 360. No, I mean, I should have probably done that, because he... How do I put this? We're less than 10 turns in, so even if he started a war, he wouldn't have done much with it. I should have probably left one of my archers on that tile, shouldn't I? Oh well. Divodorum is gone. Okay, let's give me a Kalia. You are currently looking at +6. That is okay. I can live with that. Let's get the culture. I don't build any wonders. I don't think there are any more wonders to build. Let's get the unit maintenance cost down. A little bit more science. For reasons that surely exist. And I think I give you a fishing key just to finish that one off. Because that gives me... Wait, should you not give me like more because it's a finished district around the city center? I don't know. We could get a free altar purchase though. But I think I'll take the Kalia. You can actually build me ancient walls. That was the whole plan in the first place. I mean, truth be told, I do not really need... in hindsight, I don't really need that Kalia. I see everything. Like, I mean, I guess almost everything. But I see a lot. Let's go. So maybe that was a little bit of a wasted money. We will keep the Kalia here for defense, though. I can absolutely see Trungtrak Tecumseh to go to war with me. And actually, Trungtrak is attackable from the water. So that's something to keep in mind for the next age. The coming of dawn. The world has settled into a new order. In the wake of unrest, borders have been reforged and political bonds redefined. The old world's models of authority have broken beneath the weight of progress, and the very nature of empire transforms into the new age. The age of antiquity is ending.
Whether as kings or as generals, the Tongans brought unity to the lands.
Okay, we did great. I am happy. With all like the little hiccups that we had, I think I can, I mean, not being happy while playing an age that gave the maximum of points to me would be a little bit... I don't know if that would be right. But yeah, we had a little bit of a hiccup. Some things didn't go as planned. But all in all, I'm not too mad. We got Sayyida Al Hurra to level 3. We got the diplomatic attribute node. I don't know, can you even see that? You cannot see that because my thick head is in the way. 25% relationship from starting or supporting endeavors and minus 25% relationship from starting sanctions or rejecting endeavors. I have not really played like with sanctions or endeavors, and also I have not really, I mean, I can't really say much about that leader just yet. First, like I said, I have opted out of the need to unlock because I want Iceland. Iceland gets the Kringla Heimsins. Gain 500 culture when you discover a natural wonder in distant lands. Well... I could have not played a worse civilization for Iceland. I guess We won't see that one. Oh my. Gain a relic every time you study a civic mastery after completing the Landnam Bok civic. Yes, please. Missionaries cost 100% more. No, please. And 30% production towards constructing Reykjaholt. I'm already interested in seeing what that is. We'd get the Vikinger, a unique heavy naval unit. Coastal raiding grants science equal to 25% of the gold gained and has 3 sight. Ooh, okay. We get the Saga Hero, a great person with 1 charge. Can only be trained in settlements with a... And I'm sorry for butchering that. Pingstrader? And the specific Saga Hero received as random. I'll try to remember to build these. And the... I will call it Pingstrader. I have actually no idea how to pronounce that. I think that is just like der. Icelandic unique improvement, 4 happiness, 1 culture adjacency for wet, floodplains, volcano, and vegetated tiles. Allows training the Saga Hero. Do not remove warehouse building. Must be placed an existing improvement, not adjacent to another Pingstrader. We could age unlocks. We unlock Iceland as playing as Rome, as Edward Teach, Isabella, and Jose Rizal. I could see Isabella with Iceland. Like, imagine getting, I think, 100 gold per age when finding a natural wonder, doubled, I believe, in distant lands, and then on top of that, 500 culture. I might have to play an Isabella Iceland game at some point. But yeah, Iceland it is.
From the rugged north, the Icelanders burst forth on dragon-headed ships with Odin on their side. No shore is spared the fury of Norse warriors. Their ample spoils adorn longhouse walls. Their deeds are made immortal by saga writers and skalds. Ready your axe and raise your oar. The Viking Age begins.
I like the abilities, though I think that will hurt a little bit. I cannot say how much, but I think that will hurt. I will probably definitely feel it. But let's take a look at the traditions real quick. The Drekafud. I cannot speak Icelandic, so I have no idea how to pronounce it. I try my best to... I guess that is a lie. I try my best to not mispronounce it, given I have no idea how the correct pronouncement is. So let's just say Drekafud. Or Drekahöfud. Training a naval unit grants culture equal to 25% of the unit's base production cost. Immediately I can see Blackbeard with that. Reidi Gudanna. All buildings gain a +1 culture and production adjacency from volcanoes and natural wonders. Natural wonder volcanoes do not count twice. Oh, boo. And 25% gold towards purchasing repairs. Nice. Drotkvet. Coastal raiding grants culture equal to 50% to 50% the gold gained. Okay. And Lifstain. 10 healing for naval unit outside friendly territory. Not gonna lie, I think Iceland could be a civ that I like quite a lot. Now, like I said, I don't think... Oh, hang on. It might have counted. Because we are looking at 0 turns for piety. Oh, that might have counted. I mean... Then I played the perfect civ for Iceland. And realistically, I don't... What wonder have we found? I might need to start the exploration age. Let's not be too happy, because I can't think of a wonder that we found on the distant lands. Oh, no, but it is still at 0. I mean, it's difficult to say because that map is very homogeneous. But I don't see a wonder in the distant lands. That is also distant. Maybe there is a wonder that I forgot. Nope. That is distant land. Maybe here? Here's also not. Ooh, the no, they are not distant lands. They're basically I've settled close to them. Okay, I have no idea what's going on there. One thing I wanted to take a look before finishing off that stream. That unique wonder. Where is it normally? What's the? Okay, that's looks like that. Where is it normally? Okay, the Society Mastery now gives 2 wonders. Interesting. Reykjaholt. Base yield 3 culture, 25% production units training military units in this city for every great work in this city. Must be placed on a tundra tile. That's a problem. I don't have a tundra tile. Meaning I need a very quick city, say up there, so that I can build that to have a look at it. That's something I must not forget. I wouldn't say it's overwhelming. It could. I mean, could it stack realistically? We could, like, let's say is it just in that city? In this city. So it is, in my case, it's not the capital. I don't know if a normal city center can have if I had a capital in the tundra, that would be great. Because the capital, for example, is most likely building, say, for example, the Halioka-Ewe. That would be 3 relics. Or relic slots, let's go with that. The House of Wisdom would give another 3 ones, so we're already up at 6. The capital has a 7th one with a temple. We would go up to 8 with the right religious belief. We could get up to 9. Then I think, like, the university and the where is it? Ooh, Rila Monastery has also 3, so we're at 10, 11, 12. Where is it? Where's the science thingy here? It's like, the university, was that not a, is there not a science building in the exploration age? They're the culture ones. Hang on, what does my, yeah, observatory and university. No, I knew there was one. But where? There! University, I think the university basically, and it doesn't say, but I think the university has also a slot, but let's not count that for now. Where is the thingy? The observatory? Is it here? No, you don't give me buildings. Seriously, am I blind? Where is the observatory? There! And also, so okay, so let's not count them, but let's just say, if you could pull that off, you could have up to 12 times, what was it, 25%? So if that's like, so if that's like additive, that could be like 300% production towards training military units in that one city. If you get both Hale Okaewe, if you get the House of Wisdom, if you get the Rila Monastery and then the Reykjahold. And the civilization, not the civilization, the religion that gives you an extra slot. That could make you print out units quite quickly. But I feel like this has a similar, I don't want to say problem. Problem sounds so harsh, but issue as the Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, for that one specific purpose of, I want to print out units like nothing else. This wonder is a must-have. For everything else, it's kind of underwhelming. It's nice to have, but it's not something you'd actively work towards, which is, I honestly, like, with the current placement, I don't mind that at all. Like, with the Waxiek Thong, with the Haleoka Ewe, and then the House of Wisdom, I have 3 wonders in 4 civics that I want to have. If I get a 4th one, that might be stressful. I will not take a closer look at the Iceland civics, though. That is something we will do next stream on Thursday if nothing happens. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a wonderful time. And as always, if you want to rewatch any of my streams, no, screw it. Actually, I totally forgot. Sayyida Al Hurra. I don't know. I cannot say much. I have to admit, I kinda, that ability kinda went past me. I kind of forgot about that one. I have not found the espionage button. I feel like espionage might just come in the antiquity, not in the antiquity age. My goodness, in the exploration age. So I can't say much about that. I will try to use it more in this age. Does it say actually espionage? Can I espionage? Yeah, okay, yeah, now I can espionage. So that is an exploration age thingy. So yeah, I cannot say much about her just yet. That could be nice if you have like either a lot of navigable rivers or a lot of coast. If you don't, it's not much, it's not doing much. I do think the spy abilities though are her main game, which is a little sad in when you think about it that way, that at least to my best knowledge then, unless I am super blind, that does nothing in the antiquity age. Because I couldn't find the espionage button for the life of me. And I can see, is there a Civilopedia? Let me click on it. Not settler, espionage. Starting espionage, once initiated, the action blah during this period, yes. Robust counter-spying, that's counter-spying. It doesn't say when it starts. Influence, counter-spy, that's the counter-spy ability. Yeah, so I don't know. I kind of hope I was just blind and didn't see it, because if I wouldn't, then this leader has effectively nothing for the antiquity age except the culture and influence per age, which I don't know if that is enough. But like I said, I would hope to the point that I would highly doubt that you cannot spy in the antiquity age. I might have either missed, although I cannot have missed a tech or a civic. I've got every tech on civic, but I've probably, I don't know. I don't know what went wrong there. I cannot tell you. But yeah, so I cannot say much about her just yet. And I don't think... Ooh, by the way, I already have my Vikinger. Nice. And I don't think I will be able to say much about her, because I just, in general, don't really use espionage. I'll try next stream to do that more. But... yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll see next stream how this works or how it doesn't work. In any case, I think that's now everything I said. So thank you all for joining. I hope you had a wonderful time. As always, if you want to rewatch any of my streams, you can check out my VODs channel. And for everyone else, I will see you in the next one. Bye!